the whole Jim Jones and Nas thing, where at one point I guess he claimed he had a bigger catalog than Nas or more relevant art than Nas. I forgot what it was. People were putting the side by side comparison. Uh, Look, I heard that Jim doesn't like me also. That's cool, but I think Jim actually pulled off a fairly impressive hip hop career from someone that didn't start out as a rapper. He was just Cam's man. I think that you go to 2025, he still could do shows. People still care what he has to say. He's still doing interviews. He needs to do Vlad TV. I don't know what Jim's problem is with me exactly, but he needs to come do Vlad TV. Come on. But what did you think about that whole thing that happened?
I mean, I think the internet, again, the internet be interneting, a lot of times they'll straighten shit out. You know what I mean?
People just love Nas. That's what he said later on, because I didn't realize
Right. He
how
said,
much
"I
people
didn't
just
realize."
love Nas.
And they do. I mean, he's in a certain echelon. He's in a certain place that, is like sacred in certain people's minds. You know what I mean?
Nas.
Yeah, Nas. And yes, Jim has had an impressive hip hop career to start out as basically a hype man. Like, he wasn't even really rhyming like that in the beginning, and ended up coming with some shit. Yeah, but sometimes, our cockiness or our self-confidence sometimes gets ahead of ourselves, and it's okay. It happens to the best of us, I fuck with Nas and I fuck with Jim Jones. But yeah, I if I have to pick, of course I'm going with Nas.
I mean, I think everyone would go with Nas.
Right. I just
because
have
Nas has
too much classic
yeah.
memories. Like, he had too many soundtracks in my life, like a few of his albums, not just, you know what I mean? Illmatic, like a few of them joints. Like, it was written and all that type. Like, them shits is just part of your hip hop DNA type of shit. Like, back in the days when you would play an album all day, every day type of shit. Like, we live in a different time. And yeah, Jim is still making records right now, But yeah, that's not going to change what Nas means to the game. You know what I mean? Like, Jim probably inspired a lot of people on some fashion shit.
Yeah.
But Nas inspired people to actually rhyme. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people study the way Nas rhymes in order to try to teach themselves how to rhyme. And to me, that's more important in hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be a hip hop aficionado, that type of influence is bigger than fashion. You know what I mean?